Good morning, everyone. This is the Gallivanting Hikers, and this is Dilly Dally and
Trouble.
And we're out for another Appalachian training hike today. It is in the low 60s, cloudy, but as I always say, it's a great day for hiking. So, Trouble, tell us a little bit about our hike today.
We're in Harriman Park. We're actually going to be hiking the first section of the Appalachian Trail that was blazed prior to opening in 1922. So we'll be seeing various features along the way and highlighting those. We have the lemon squeeze, and then we potentially will do an in and out, or we may do a loop around some of the mines. So it should be an interesting day.
Yes, so we'll see you on the trail. So we're about a mile and a half into our hike today. We're still on the Appalachian Trail. And as you can see here, we have some old growth evergreens. Trouble says they're hemlocks. The trail is absolutely beautiful and very easy. This is like almost walking an old country road. That easy. We just arrived at Island Pond Outlet. It's about 0.2 miles from the Appalachian Trail. So, Trouble, can you explain what the structure is?
Sure. Roosevelt, as part of the CCC, Civil Conservation Corps, had people go out during the Depression and do a lot of construction, and a lot of the parks benefited from that. This here is a flume they built, and then over here they separated what we call aggregate, the stones into different sizes. Those stones were used to help build the roads, the dams, and other features in the park. And more than likely, they selected this because of the stream, and there was a lot of mining activity, so there were a lot of tailings that they could basically turn into aggregate. So that's what the history of this is. Okay, let me explain this apparatus. This apparatus was used to separate the crushed stone into different sizes for different uses. As you can see, the grading here is small, medium, and then finally large. And this would be part of that culvert operation. The stones would go in and the water would wash any dirt and debris either through, and the stones would be collected underneath. So they probably had several of these.
I'll put the mile marker on for you, but this is an area where you could possibly stop for lunch. Not sure if camping is allowed here, but it's a nice view of the lake. So Trouble, how are we going to get through those rocks?
Good question. Trouble would probably climb over it. But, lucky for everybody, we got the lemon squeezer coming up, which is that way down. So this is the approach to the lemon squeeze. The lemon squeeze, due to its unique nature, was actually specifically selected for the first section of the Appalachian Trail. So really it's a benchmark that the trail has always gone through. And yes, we got slippery leaves. And I'm sure this has provided shelter for many people during bad weather. So here's the entrance to it. This is not the actual squeeze. I'll go up a little further. And you can see some of the geology of the rocks that were formed. So I don't know if you can see it, but on the left is where the squeeze starts. And as you can see, it gets fairly tight. And I'm gonna wait for Dilly Dally. Yeah, you just got to keep leaning to the left. Lemon squeezer was a fun challenge. Right after, you got to face this challenge. This is not so much fun. We'll see. There's two approaches. See if we can do this one. So, really, it's a little too slippery at this today, so we will try another approach.
Woohoo!
Your turn, Dilly Dally. This is a video of some more tailings. This probably goes on for at least 2 football fields. And as I mentioned earlier, this is sort of at the base of fingerboard shelter area. Another entrance that's been covered over to the mine is this area here. Right now it's a pretty much swampy area. I would not recommend walking in there at all. So again, this is part of the Greenwood mine that's literally off of the Appalachian Trail. A lot of the ore from this historically was used for the chain across the Hudson. They used to make anchors, and also cannon were made for the Revolutionary War and for the Civil War. So there's a lot of history in these mountains.
Well, hello everyone. We're just about to finish our hike for today. We have another 1.2 miles to go. We happen to be on the Appalachian Trail right now. It was a fun day. I think by the time we finish, we'll be about 9 and 3/4 miles done today. So that was good.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs.
Yeah.
And we got to go through a nice swamp.
Oh yeah. So what we did today was we went on the Appalachian Trail.
Right.
We went through the lemon squeezer.
Yeah.
Up this like rock face, would you call it?
Yeah.
What would you call it?
Yep. Up, there was like a head wall. Then we went past the head wall and we went on top of the mountain, and there was Harriman's old shelter up there. Then we went down to Greenwood Mine. Then we walked along the mine road, and that's where we hit the swamp.
Yeah. So what we did was we took a blue blaze or an aqua blaze back, because we walked about 5 miles into the Appalachian Trail.
Yeah.
And we wanted to come back, but rather than to do the same trail back out, we decided to take this aqua trail. And so we did have to walk through the swamp, and it was just up to my ankles. We were on the periphery of the swamp. And I think the part that I didn't like was that you couldn't see what was underneath in the water. But we got through it.
I was more worried about the bear scatter all around.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of bear in Harriman, so. But we didn't see any bears today. Is there anything else there?
No, it was a nice fall hike. Temperatures were good. The mosquitoes were not out anymore.
Yeah, and the foliage is out. Not completely. It's not peaked yet, but probably within the next couple of days or into...
No, it's about a week.
In another week, you think?
Yeah, because
okay.
It's probably peaked sort of up in the Adirondacks right now.
It's still so beautiful. I love fall. So that's it from us for today. I hope you enjoyed our hike, and we'll see you on the trail.
See you later.